5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is the Feelings Ain't Facts podcast with your boy DJ Tiller.
And your co-host B Mills.
And today we are at a new venue at the Gemini Lounge with the owner and operator of Gemini Lounge, Mr. Tyler McAfee, aka T-Mac. What up, T-Mac?
T-Mac.
What up, brother, man?
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you.
Great to be here.
So we just wanted to come and get this episode out the way because there's going to be many adventures out here. We're over here sitting on the couch in the lounge right now. As you can see, just a little snippet in the background of what it is. It's I'm gonna let him get into it here in just a little bit. But B Mills has got some stuff, some local coverage that he's gonna shoot to y'all real quick. What we got, B?
So we're gonna cover on the local coverage. First subject would be the skate park. The 1% tax on fast food, non-grocery has been approved. So I guess if y'all do not like the fact that you're getting taxed on fast food, you can go on ahead and go ahead to the grocery.
Cook your own food.
Cook your family a meal.
Right.
And so that's pretty short. We can sum that up real
quick. The damn shame is it's still cheaper to eat out than it is to cook groceries nowadays. Price of groceries need to go back down, but that's just everything. I guess we just gotta hustle harder.
So based upon that, man, I don't see why people are bickering a lot about it, which I've seen personally they are. Hey, we're giving these children something to do. Well, the community, everybody coming together doing this,
Everybody wants to put their 2 cents in when it comes to spending extra money.
Yeah.
And
but
it's for a good cause.
Absolutely. You put a board or a bike under these children, it gives them something new to fall in love with.
Yep.
And it keeps them out of the streets. That's what's super important.
Scooters, rollerblades, get them outside, get them active.
Especially right now when you got so many things shutting down that cater to that situation.
Right.
So
I seen that Ronnie was talking about building a new little venture out there at the mall, maybe, or something for the kids.
Man, keep our fingers crossed.
And I believe 100% they'll definitely come up with something.
I hope so. And
he'll make something.
Man, honestly, I hope we get to find open the Boys and Girls Club back up. It's sad to see that it had gotten shut down and couldn't get the proper funding.
So now, and the result of that, for these other after school programs, they're going to be overloaded.
Right.
And I usually don't really do shout outs like that, but one that my children are a part of just received a grant from the Meyer Corporation.
Okay, bless.
So very thankful for that, man.
And what is that?
I did a lot of advocating for it.
What after school program do your kids attend?
The training center.
And where's that located?
It's off of 10th Street. It's the old West Side Assembly.
Yep.
I still believe they have church service, but on the other end, that's where the training center's at, and they also, they don't let children go without Christmas, whether they need it or not. They keep even hygiene to cleaning supplies in families' homes, whether they need it or not.
Yep.
That's just one of the...
They do giveaways and all kinds of different things.
Yeah, and, they're for your children for emotional support, tutoring.
Bless.
Career path things, and, most of all, back to it again, keeping the children out of the street, and that's super important.
Keeping them occupied.
Hey, our future.
And pushing the education factor.
Yes.
Like I said, if we can't expand our kids' minds, where are we gonna be? I keep thinking back to my dad when I was a child. He's like, push it. Like we kind of always broke it off and went to the streets and did our own things. But as a grown man trying to change and do better for my children, this is a positive thing that I personally think we need more of.
So thank you to everybody who casted a vote on that. That meant a lot to a lot of people. So thank you for that.
So they did receive the grant.
So what it was a tie.
Okay.
So they split. I believe it's the Red Barn, which is in Upland.
Okay.
And then our training center that's here in Marion.
Is the Red Barn the same kind of?
I believe the same concept.
Venue. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll on into the next local coverage. I wanted to say the IOOF cemetery, man, is coming a ways from where it was. And that's a big thank you to Deb Kane out there, and also the whole community that was involved.
Everybody who's volunteered their time and their efforts to go out there and make sure that the tombstones and our loved ones that have passed have somewhere decent to rest their bones. You know, like so.
A lot of people in the community has come together on that note. They've just residents, you know, just cutting grass, cutting weeds, cutting trees.
Right.
You know, tree service was involved.
I mean, some kids out there picking up sticks.
And
you know, like.
You know what'd be helpful if your family section, maybe you go out there once a month and throw some help out there.
Yep,
We'll just weed eat your area,
Yep, my family's up there on top of the hill. I don't know about everybody else, but yeah, my Italian side is as well. Yep.
Right off of the mausoleum out front area.
Out in the back by the railroad track.
But big thank you to everybody in the community that have came together for that, because that's part of our legacies, and we definitely need to respect that, and that's one way of carrying that out.
Like I said, everybody always does the RIPs and all that, but that's where they're resting at. So
absolutely,
let's keep it a peaceful, clean place. And like I said, once again, thank you to all the volunteers and Miss Deborah and all the people that have come together to make sure the IWOF cemetery is clean and upkept.
So, man, this next segment, we'll just go ahead and
hey, let's bring him on in. This is one of my brothers, one of my people I've known since I was knee high to a grasshopper, as some would say. It's Tyler McAfee, T Mac. Some I know him. That's his musical name, producer name. But I'm gonna let him talk to you about our wonderful new venture. He's been doing it for a while, but we're at the Gemini Lounge Recording Studio.
I've been waiting for this episode.
And I'm gonna let him explain. We're gonna kind of ask him some questions, keep him on track, keep everybody on track of what's going on. So let everybody know what the Gemini Lounge is.
So basically, I came back to Marion. I had been gone for a while. I've always done music. I used to book time. I go to studios, Fort Wayne. I've been to Indy,
right?
Different places professionally. So when I came back, I was strictly just looking for a place to keep music away from the house,
right,
and keep that separate. And if I wanted to create or I wanted to have a couple people up to do it, it wouldn't be bothering home.
Right.
Keep
home at home and
keep separate
and keep pleasure somewhere else.
And as I got to building it, I realized at the time I wasn't really familiar with any other studios being around here.
Right.
So I kind of thought, well, man, maybe I'll open the doors up, create a nice space for people to have the experience of, not having to go to Indy.
Right.
Not having to go to Fort Wayne, you can do it right here at home.
Indy, Fort Wayne, Chicago, Cincinnati, one of the bigger cities.
Yeah.
Bringing that professional quality.
Come up here, professional quality. You come up here, it's your time. I work for you. You come up. If you book with the engineer, we're about to open another section. You can basically freelance if you want to come up here. You don't want to do it out of home.
Right.
Maybe you got your laptop. You make beats or whatever. You can rent that out. But for right now. Right here where we're at, you book the time, it's probably gonna be with me as your engineer. And
working on the live. Like I said, I kind of would love to come in and help out and get some live music recorded up here too, because they do have a live band and stuff downstairs. Let them know where we're located at, Tyler.
So we're at the Boston Hills Center.
Okay,
right?
Boston Hills Center.
Downtown Marion, Indiana. It used to be the Central Mall.
AKA the Central Mall. Everybody knows it. Yep, Boston Hills Center is what it's called now.
Yeah, so it's right downtown, about a block away from the square.
Yep, right off 5th Street, y'all.
You have Los Amores downstairs, which is a really good Mexican restaurant.
Shout out Los Amores. We're gonna try to get them on the show.
you have quite a few other businesses in here as well. You got Unstoppable Clothing is downstairs on the entry level floor. They have a lot of good stuff in there. You have a nail shop. You have
High Mind.
Yeah, you got High Mind Market. You have quite a few stores. The new owners are doing a great job with the place, revamping it.
It's like, as soon as you walk in, this is a very interesting place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, just from the structure in general.
It definitely gives big city vibes.
Absolutely.
Back into Marion. Like, just coming in here and having the Central Mall as I know it, in the Boston Hills Center, having a place to come, it's really, really professional, and it's a really lovely environment. So
and that's the whole point. Like, if you come up here and you book time, I'm not gonna have 5 people in here you don't know.
Right.
There's not smoking or drinking. You can't smoke in here.
Nope, no smoking. There's a bar downstairs if you guys want to get you a drink.
Yeah, there is.
Right.
And if you're of age and you're up here, I don't mind as long as we're not getting crazy. But you know, I might have a limit of like 3 people at a time. So if you do book, you can bring about 3 people with you if you want.
Right. Don't bring your whole entourage.
Yeah.
Like I said,
you're here to focus.
And like I said, it's a recording studio. Yeah. So to be able to get an engineer like yourself, or somebody else, your partners in this coming up business, like real fair prices. I'm gonna let him tell you all about that. But you're gonna get professional quality at a lovely rate. Let's put it to you like that.
Yeah, so I mean, we got to set up just like if you went to Indy or Fort Wayne, you can book online. I mean, you can reach out to me. I have a business number as well as Facebook. We're on. We have a Facebook page. We were on Instagram, but I think I changed it just to me.
And we'll make sure that we get all those plugged in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
the episode.
at Tyler McAfee.
I think it is at Tyler McAfee for your Facebook.
I double checked.
And then then you got to click on the Gemini. And it goes to the booking page. Like I said, I've checked it out too. So
I was gonna say, you'll see me. I post links on it every day to go there. Yeah. And that, I know a lot of people are concerned about that, but it's just like booking with anything. You get on there, you don't have to save your credit card info to that. You're just using your credit card to make the deposit.
Right.
That's, you know, I require I think it is 50% deposit.
50% deposit.
Yeah, so you'll pay half up front. That's just to secure your spot, to make sure I know you're coming. You get like a 12. I believe I got a 12-hour cancellation policy.
Okay.
You got.
That's lovely.
That's
some of them 48. Some of them you got to get 48-hour notice. You're not getting your money back. 12-hour policy is.
Well, I mean, and that gives me enough time. I can change my daily, schedule if I need to. But
okay.
So there's that. But for the most part, price-wise, it fluctuates. It could depend on the project, but for the most part, my going rate's $50 an hour. You book more than that with me, I'm probably gonna go down. I do have a discount out right now. If you type in 25, like TWENTY.
Okay, and like I said, we'll type in all that. So.
Yep. When you do that, you put that at the checkout on the booking site. It'll go ahead and knock off.
Okay.
Like half, pretty much, and 25 an hour.
Right, and so like you said, and so what all do you do? Let's see, let's stick to the Gemini. When it comes to engineering, do you basically make your own beats? Do you sit here and do you want to help people with the beats that they've created and try to mix and master and do different things like that? Like, just give us a rundown of what.
So we offer production if you need it. If you need a song for your YouTube background, podcast, whatever, we can do that. We also, if you got your own beats and you want to come in, you're just wanting to record music, you can do that. You don't got to buy a beat. You don't have to pay for production. You can just book the time to record your own music. We offer mixing and mastering. If you book 2 hours and you record and you're done in an hour, you can use that other hour to mix if you want. I recommend the 24-hour to 72-hour turnaround for the mixing. That's just because it's not good to mix on the same day. Same day you're recording. For me, as an engineer, but
give you time to listen to it.
But you'll always, if you come and you record a song, you're gonna leave with something that day. It won't be obviously the full mixed or mastered version unless you book that time when we get to that. But you'll always leave with some type of MP3 or WAV file of your song so you can listen to it as a reference. But yeah, I mean, we pretty much do it all, man. If you want to do that, we're not really set up to do live instruments yet. This place doesn't really. It's not really acoustically treated for that.
We got some soundproofing.
Yeah.
We've got, like I said, we're in Studio A, right? Yeah. Of the Gemini Lounge.
You guys haven't seen B yet.
And you guys haven't got a chance to see B. And I'm gonna let Tyler, like he said, when he started to talk about the other ventures like podcasts and radio commercials, things like that, we're gonna try to do all that in Studio B. I'm gonna see if I can't soundproof one of these rooms, bring drum set up here, bring guitar up here. And
if anything, it'll be electric drums, and you'll be able to track the same way as you would if it was, you know what I'm saying? We could probably cater to that.
I got mutes too.
So, so basically, when it comes to the Gemini, we know that it's just not rap music. It's
everything.
It's everything. So
you can have Christian, you can have country, we can do whatever. I mean, will facilitate it.
Right. Something I wanted to talk about a little bit, like some of the artists you've worked with, man. I've obviously done some observing, and I see that, like, you know, some of the artists that you've produced have shared the stages with some bigger name artists, you know, and that has to feel good. That's cool, right? Really, you know. That means you get heard by the, you know.
Well, I've not really produced for them people. Those were more people like I did music with coming up, because I started out rapping like in 2001, I think. It's a joke. Like I was just having fun with it, and as time went on, like obviously I met everybody around here coming up. A lot of my buddies that I've done shows with or whatever, they've gone on to do shows at different places, and sometimes you have these venues that they'll have like they'll set up the venue, and then they'll have like a main event, and then they allow other people to be on that ticket.
The openers,
openers and stuff like that. But me personally, I think the only one I did where we had somebody come through was actually Super Nat, which I believe his real name is Rico Price, but he was from Marion.
Supernatural.
Yeah,
like I said, a lot of people know Supernatural.
I met him at the mall when I was young as hell.
I believe he went there and he like studied under KRS-One.
Yeah, man.
One of the legends, bro.
A lot of bang.
A lot of people don't know that, man. You have a lot of. I mean, that's what's crazy about it. Off topic from the studio, but when you think about it, we've had a lot of musical greats come out of Indiana, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, Michael Jackson. You had. Who else did we have? Axl Rose, I think, came out of here. Or am I mistaken?
Axl Rose, I believe, was right. His dad was a car dealer.
Mellencamp. Cougar came out of here. Yep.
He was Bloomington, right?
Petty.
Yep. Petty's from here.
Petty's from
Tom Petty.
Yeah.
I fact check her.
What?
I think Petty's from here too.
Nah,
I'm almost 100% sure.
I think so, man.
Man, that's
if
crazy.
not, he spent a lot of time here.
I didn't know that.
He from here.
I think Petty's from Indiana too, man.
Vivica Fox, but she didn't do me.
Babyface?
Babyface
from Indianapolis.
Man, if he's from Indiana, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro. I did not know that.
No, he's not.
About to say
from
Gainesville, Florida.
I was gonna say,
but I think, man, he's voted about Indiana. Let's put it to you like that.
I'm
glad
he did.
That's what it is.
I guess he was singing from James Dean's perspective.
They was trying to send me off. I was about to tell everybody Tom Petty's from Indiana.
He had that song.
Make people pull out that Google and tell him.
Yeah, I did. We got John Mellencamp.
Cougar Mellencamp.
Yeah. Somebody said Babyface. Of course, Michael. Wes Montgomery.
I mean, you got all his.
Man, there's a gang of them.
There's a whole bunch.
A lot of talent in Indiana.
DJ Tiller, T-Mac,
B
Mills,
Freddie
Gibbs.
Rick Chilla, I remember he was putting down stuff for a while. I don't think he's doing much now.
I mean, Daddy Rich is doing the news now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah, we were talking about that last night. He used to. I remember he had that rap band.
That van.
He was wrapped up with Daddy Rich on.
Daddy Rich.
They say he was the first with that shit.
Him,
around here.
From what I remember, him, GF Entertainment, and you had a lot of people listening to Knox. They were real big.
Remember Baby Nay and them?
I remember Baby Nay and them. They were kind of around the same time period.
Right.
I never really did it or linked up with them, but like some people that I was around
right.
then. Yeah, that was all around the same time period too, like 2000.
Like my young years, when it come to being in the rap circle, is more or less like holy hip hop stuff. So.
There's a lot of them too.
Mine was a joke. It started out as a joke. Like I wasn't even. It was just a joke, and like some people that I was hanging.
See if you could do it.
Well, I was writing checks my ass couldn't cash at the time, but I was I was having fun, so I really couldn't though. But people were telling me I could, so it delusionally.
It definitely gets you into the game.
Yeah,
but
practice makes perfect, bro.
It was funny. It started out by just getting on a diss track, dissing somebody, and we were going back and forth, and it's how it started, man.
Yeah.
Old school
absolutely
battle rap, the 99 and 2000s.
We really built off that. I mean, it's like now, you got battle rap, but it's more like I think you write prior, like months in advance, knowing who your opponent is.
Bro, they
have researching.
Great memory, bro. Great memory to do that.
Definitely want to get some of the battle rappers up here. Shout out to them too, like Tisdale and Ruthless. And
we'll see y'all soon, man.
They're more our age. You know what I mean?
So that's the people I'm.
Pence,
you know,
Jake Pence.
Rest in peace, Nice man. He
nice
really,
man.
Rest easy, brother.
He really kicked that off.
I ran into his pops the other day, man. Yeah, rest easy, Nice.
I don't think I ever knew his pops, but I know his brother.
Good,
rest in
good
peace
people of mine.
Him too, bro. But yeah, there's a lot of good artists from around here, and it's crazy too because a lot of them ain't even pursuing it no more. A lot of people aren't even pursuing music.
I just literally posted something like that on the Feelings Ain't Facts page the other day.
Yeah.
Talking about from people that play instruments to people that just are lyrical,
right?
And just going to waste.
I think people
basically.
think. I was gonna say. I think people honestly think that if you can't make it, you can't do it.
Right.
But you don't have to be a professional musician.
I think that's half of the issue is people forget that we all love the same thing. We are all in love with music, whether you're rocking, whether you're rapping, whether you're singing at church, whether you hemming in the shower, like.
I'm getting older. I'm never gonna stop. I'm gonna still do it when I'm 70.
You fell in love. We all fell in love with this same.
I may not be dropping rap albums,
right?
But, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure I'll still be doing something with it.
I was gonna say also one thing. I'm gonna quote a guy named Chase. My dude Keith Connor the other day. See him make a post on this. He said, and we were talking about local people. We're gonna talk about local music then. They say local music is the soundtrack of the city.
Right.
That's what I read the Chase post the other dude used to run Beatniks. And whenever I read that, man, that absolutely clicked with me. It hit home pretty well. I'm like, that is. Why didn't I hear that sooner?
Just like Lil Reaper and everybody clowned on me, bro. Like
what's that? I'm so Marion. I got Reaper on speed dial right now. Don't let me call Reaper right now.
Reppin', Marion, like
we need to remix it.
Even that, like joking, like he said, he did it. Everybody joked on him and clowned on him, but at the same time, he's got like 500,000 views off of it now. You know what I mean?
Because it's not really like you have, and he was probably being serious when he did
was
it. I don't know if
he
was joking, but he was.
He don't do it anymore, but
But sometimes, I was gonna say like, we all start somewhere. Just unfortunately, nowadays you have it's so easy. Like we grew up, it was kind of easier for us when it comes to that, just because you didn't have social media. I did a lot of embarrassing shit.
The cameras weren't always rolling.
Yeah, they weren't always rolling.
You weren't in constant communication.
I got a CD somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Hopefully it's broken.
Right.
But I'm sure if you put it in and played it, you know what I mean. It's not the same.
That's how I
feel.
I got cassette tapes from when my grandma gave me a little Walkman you could record. There's a little mic on the end.
My early days.
I could do
Apple's karaoke shit.
I could do an album right now. I could do a beat right now, and then 2 months from now, listen to it like that's trash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you always go off that type of mentality, or you always go off that criticism of you, because we can be our own worst critics.
Yeah.
If you go off that, you're probably not gonna follow through with anything.
Right.
You love, let alone.
And I've heard so many different artists say that, like. Even like Eminem, like he sit there and spit something, and be like, "Oh, I didn't think that was anything," and everybody in the background like, "Man, that was hard," you know.
One thing I noticed from releasing songs was there was always some song on there that I didn't like that
and
other
people liked.
And then the one that I did like that I was like, "That's fire!" Like
me and him be having that.
Me
and him be having that kind of deal off the Wayne shit.
Yeah,
we just shared that a couple months ago.
That's why I said, come on, guys. I mean, don't quit making music. Come up here, book your time, man. Let's go. We got a studio here.
Definitely come check it out. Like it's a lovely.
It's comfortable.
I'm gonna have B-Mills cut in the video, maybe put it in the end, and we'll give you a tour.
Take a little tour.
Give you a little tour of the Gemini Lounge. We're kind of stationary right now for the episode, just because of the mics and equipment and stuff. But it's definitely something to come check out.
Yeah,
man.
the sets are really still under construction right now. So, you've had Studio B for. Not that long at all.
Not that long. We got the other half. There was another tenant next door, and our doors connected on the inside.
Right.
So.
And now we're sitting here looking at open doors. Like we're definitely expanding.
Yeah, she moved out, and the owners were gracious enough to, allow me to get that side as well. So yeah, now we have this whole space.
Yeah, it's
where we're able to.
Yeah.
And it's nice,
studio.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, it's not just like, it's not your basement studio
No,
or nothing like that close.
I've invested a lot of time and money into it. I would do it if nobody came, but at the same time, I am extending that opportunity to where it's like, hey, we are here, we are open. Hop on and book some time with us, man.
Book some time, like I said.
I guarantee you.
I'm down for it. I'm ready to book my time, start recording our stuff too. So
we want to do fall drops. So,
and we also will be set up too to where if somebody else has a podcast and they want to come up and shoot something, you can rent that time, rent space out, and be able to do that.
Somebody, like I said, me and B-Mill started this. Like took a lot of preparation, a lot of effort. So if somebody would need some help or wants to get out and say what they've got to say, even hit us up. Come check out our podcast. We'll throw you on there. Not afraid to help and venture out. So.
And I got discounts for everybody that's from Marion, bro. There's a Marion discount just because I know I come from here. I know money's not just
you got a Marion address, you get a discount.
Yep, if you're
we got to throw it out to the Gas City boys too. Come on over here too.
Yeah, Grant County.
Grant County.
Yeah, let's go Grant County. But so it's like the Gemini cool, man. I don't like I feel comfortable when I walk in here.
Well,
like,
and that's the whole
it's like
point.
home.
Yeah, I want people to feel comfortable when they get here. They're creative. You come in, I got a fridge, I got a microwave. You know, if there's anything in the fridge,
coffee.
And I just spent,
like I said, there's Mexican food downstairs.
3 years in a home studio. You know that it can't get any more
and there's
comfortable
nothing,
than that. So for me to be able to come here,
leave home to come somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like I said, I work for you. You come in here. I mean, yeah, it might be my gear and my studio, but at the same time, when you're purchasing that time, I work for you.
Right.
It's my job to facilitate and bring that to life when you come.
Make y'all dreams come true.
So whatever. Like you don't even have to be striving to be blowing up. Like maybe you just want to hear a song come through, man. Maybe you got a guitar. You just want to strum some stuff. We got
keyboard.
We can set that up, bro.
Even talking about basics like that. I remember my grandma back in the day. She recorded these tapes of just her singing her favorite little hymnals and church songs. Man, I found that tape the other day and I was balling. I ain't even gonna lie, but it was just something as simple as
blessed be the name of.
Literally record, and she said I want to record this for my children, my grandchildren. Set my name. Being able to hear that out of somebody who ain't here no more.
Man, gosh.
It got me. It got me. Like,
and then too as well, like mixing wise, like say you don't want to come to the studio, say you got your own setup, but you need your stuff mixed. We do that too. You can send your stuff through email.
Digital, analog. We can definitely make it all work, right?
But
digital and analog.
Digital and analog.
Back to like what you were just saying about what you recovered of your grandmother's.
Right.
I feel you. 'Cause my grandfather the same way, and they would probably mess me all the way up if I put one of them cassettes in and hit play.
Yeah.
And I was like,
hearing that again.
Probably panicking to stop.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't sit there and listen to the whole thing because it had me so tore up.
It's tough, bro.
But just to be, like you said, just to be able to record it and be able to have that, to be able to give to somebody else, give a gift, like.
I was to say, man, like all the stuff I go back and listen to now, like I'm glad I got it. Like some of it's embarrassing to listen to, but I'm glad I got it.
That's how I felt too with some of my holy hip hop shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody feels that way. Like even this stuff, like I'm not a camera guy.
You can't be embarrassed of growth, though.
Yeah, like you gotta do it. Like I'll look back at this and I'm sure watching through it at some point, like you're probably like, I wish I wouldn't have said that.
Just think about it. This is the first time that you're on the Feelings Ain't Facts podcast. Yeah. So here in a couple months we'll bring you back on and see how much more comfortable you are knowing.
You critique and you learn. Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely. Same thing when I do the Saturday Night Samples. It's the same thing, bro. Like,
and check him out on Saturday Night Samples.
Like every other Saturday. We just did it last night. So not what is today? 17th. I'm not sure. Not this next Saturday, but the one coming up by the time.
But definitely, like I said, we'll put in all his links and all that, so y'all can check him out, follow him. Like I said, we all just trying to build this new digital following. That's kind of what the Feelings Ain't Facts podcast.
This is the official podcast of the Gemini Lounge.
And Saturday Night Samples, man, it be vibing. I swear. every other Saturday, I'm turning that mug on faithfully.
Yep.
And it's going to be my evening. And that's just me.
I went to bed to it last night.
I swear.
Look, bro, that's what I had envisioned.
Samples got me tired.
That's what I had envisioned during the 2020 thing, COVID.
Live for this shit.
Right? A lot of people were doing podcasts and everything. Well, you know, we kind of got to the age where we don't go to clubs no more.
Nope.
I don't do none of that. I go
I
to
ain't
work.
doing none of it.
Whatever I'm doing, I go to work, come home,
Might go to the
studio,
gym.
kids, any of that.
I can't get a DUI on my couch.
Yeah, exactly. So
you know what I mean?
my thing was this: at the time, I was working thirds.
Right.
On the weekends would come, like Saturday I had off, I'd go home and I wouldn't go.
But you'd be awake all night.
I might make some music. So by the time I went to go relax, I put on a podcast, bro.
Right.
And I remember I used to love watching Kevin Samuels. I watched all kinds of stuff, music things, but I just remember the vibe of, you know, you're sitting there at home, you're chilling, relaxing, but you're getting the vibe of connect with somebody through the media. So it was the same thing with
listening to communication.
Saturday night samples might be like if you're at home, you're not wanting to go out, like
it's a whole vibe.
And
y'all
the
are
samples,
missing out
guys,
on.
like I said, this guy. He pulls
nasty.
He turns nothing into everything.
Some
Not just
nights
something.
better than others, but yeah.
Come catch a
Some
vibe.
nights are
like
better
I said,
than others, but
we're at the Gemini Lounge, located in the Central Mall. Yeah. So
Boston Hill Center now, but
Boston Hill. I'm sorry, I gotta get used to that.
Oh, it is hard. Nobody. Like, I asked somebody the other day, and they was like, I didn't even know what the Boston Hill Center was. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the Central Mall, bro. But
come
actually,
check it out.
That's what it was originally titled. Did you know that?
It was originally the Boston.
Yeah, it was Boston. Yeah. I think it was the Boston store.
Oh,
and at one point in time, and I could be the history's down there. They got it on the wall.
We'll have to check that out.
Look, so come check it out. You want to lay some tracks? Come to the Gemini.
Lay some tracks and throw an axe.
Look, you can come here. You can record your song. You can go to the cantina downstairs and get drunk if you want, or just buzz up, or just have a drink. Or you can go get some good Mexican food.
Good Mexican food.
Open mic night down there too.
Or you might have to buy your girl a gift, and you can stop by the High Mind Market and get you a candle.
Or if your computer is
oils
broken,
or lotions.
You can go down there too.
Yeah.
She's got wonderful CBD products.
And if you need a haircut,
if you
need a haircut, Richard Hamilton.
Richard Hamilton's got his shop in here.
With Essential Cuts, he's here. I do believe there's some other barbers coming here.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then you also have, I think we mentioned Unstoppable Clothing already,
Unstoppable
right?
Clothing.
They're here. They got shoes in there. They got old.
Who's Prince? Who was that?
That's Michael Contreras.
He's down there making shirts,
Unstoppable Clothing, man. He's a solid guy, man.
Right
Great dude, man.
I want to talk to him sooner or later too.
Yeah, he's a busy guy. Man.
I just seen his All-Star shirts he printed up. Dope.
Yeah,
they're
nice. Lovely.
Man,
he's a beast.
But might have to have him print us up some films ain't facts.
And
but
then his wife, I believe his wife, if not, forgive me, but I believe she runs is part of the nail shop down there. That's
Heaven on Earth.
Oh, so it's a beauty shop with estheticians and all that down there.
Yeah, they have a few. I think they have a few different. I don't know what your title is.
Estheticians. They're nail techs.
Yeah.
Do nails, eyebrows.
Yeah.
Lady business. I don't know if they do waxing or anything like that.
Hey, it's for the men too. Go down there and get them feet and hands cleaned up. It ain't no thing.
Could you imagine getting a bikini wax?
Hell no.
I don't want to false advertise. I don't know if they do that.
I don't know. We're just talking.
Yeah, I don't know if they do that down there, but yeah, they definitely have that there. Yeah, it's a good place, man. It's a good vibe.
So we think we covered about everything for this episode. We got
we'll be back, man.
Yeah, we'll be back. Shoot, you guys got all that good information to sit here and absorb overnight. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out this time. This is Feelings Ain't Facts podcast with my host DJ Tiller.
Hey yo!
Our special guest Tyler McAfee, aka T Mac, and your co-host B Mills. Peace out. Remember, Giants fight, never die.
GFND, baby.
Hey. Before I said peace out, remember, Giants fight, never die.